In constructing a three-phase of the nut, we will do the following. We'll project this corner, we'll go to the left-hand side in this case. The second corner, we leave the center there, next that corner, and the last corner. So we're deciding that we want to start here. Let's assume we want to start here. So I'm going to draw this light. So as our construction to start. So I want to erase this center line because I don't want it to interrupt our discussion, so that we understand what we mean by when we say this three-phase. Right? So this line should have gone right to the top. Now it's right there on top. So the three-phase simply means this. There's this surface here, 1. There's that surface, 2. There's this surface, 3. So that's how we know it's 3 surfaces. So the calculations in this case is the same. It's a nut, small letter t, metric threads, multiplied by 0.8. We were given that the threads were 32. Therefore, we multiply by 0.8. We've got the 25.6. Now we don't have the dimension on our set square, which is 25.6. That's why we round it off to 27. So we're going to measure 27 from where we decided to start from. So we decided to start from here. So therefore, this is our 27. So on this 27, this is where now we're saying this is where we're going to stop. So I'm going to draw this one dark. I know this is where I want to stop. So that we see there's phase 1, there's 2, there's 3. So this is the first corner. I'm going to put there number 1. I'll put here number 2. I'll put here number 3. I'll put here number 4. These points are where I'm going to place my set square. First one, I'm going to deal with the outside corners, 1 and 4. So I'm going to start from 1. I'm going to draw a 30-degree line on 1. And I'm going to rotate. I'm going to draw another 30-degree from 4. And they meet like that. This is my compass point. It is in the middle face. It is on this surface here, 2 and 3. So I'm going to place my compass here. Is for the arc to be drawn on 2 and 3. So I'm going to grab my compass, placing my compass on that center, and the compass must be open towards 3 and 4, and it must be a tangent. It must be a tangent. It must touch the line only at one point, and this must be drawn dark once you're happy. It must be a tangent. Stop right there. Done. Number 1. Now I'm gonna deal with number 2. Number 2 corner is here. Once it touches the intersection on 1, then I stop. There's my construction. So with that, now I'll do the same thing. This center is in this surface here, so it belongs onto this surface. Therefore, this is where I'm going to place my compass. I'm going to place my compass on this center here, and it must be touching line 1, 2. It's on 1, 2. Then I draw a dark arc, and it must be a tangent, and I want to draw this dark arc. Sorted. You'll notice that this arc and that arc intersect. Now the next point is 3. I'm going to draw a 30-degree line on 3. So from point 3, I'll draw my 30-degree line, or use a 30-degree set square. Once they intersect, that becomes my compass point. So I'm going to place it on that point, because this is the surface which I'm looking at, and this is the center. It's inside that surface, which is for that surface, and it must be a tangent. I'm going to open it until it touches the line. Yes, it's touching the line. And now I'm going to construct an arc that must be drawn dark. Now there's my arc drawn dark. Sorted. So now I'm going to start with these two middle ones. This number 3. I'm going to draw a dark line. It doesn't go right onto the horizontal vertical line there, but it starts from the arc. I'll do the same thing here. I'm going to join that. Now, there is what we call a chamfer, which needs to happen onto corner 4 and corner 3. What is a chamfer? By the way, if we put this here, like this here, the chamfer is this part here. You'll notice that this part here is not as flat as that part. So this is the chamfer we're talking about. You'll also notice here that it's different compared to that. So this is the chamfer that we're talking about. Likewise here and likewise there. So that's what we want to draw here, the chamfer. So we use a particular set square to draw this chamfer. So in this case, we're going to use a 60 set square, a 60-degree set square to draw a chamfer. So it must touch the arc only at one point. Chamfer is drawn. Again, a 60-degree set square onto 4. It must touch the arc only at one point. So this is the chamfer. Now, from the chamfer line, we go to the bottom. From the chamfer line, we go to where the nut ends. Then, the vertical line here is from the chamfer line from on 4 and up onto 1 to the chamfer line. So that's how you construct a 3-phase nut. How do you know it's a 3-phase? That's 1 phase, that's 2, and that's 3. That's how you know it's a 3-phase. I want to make this a little bit bigger. So it would have been this line. It would have been a light line, and you get that part which is light. Then there's your arc going like this with the set square, of course. So the chamfer means you're going to put your 60 set square onto this side here. Mind you, that's number 4, it's going down this way as a construction. Then this becomes dark. So when you speak of the chamfer, that's what we'll do. So that this remains light. So this is a 60-degree set square, and it goes like that.